Hi, I'm Sean McNamara from MindPossible.com. You might recognize me from some of my YouTube videos or my books and online courses in which I teach people how to do telekinesis or mind over matter. And a few years ago, I discovered the Egli wheel and I bought one, and I had such a great time using it and introducing it to my friends and family. And fortunately, the good people at Egli Wheel Company asked me to become their first spiritual maker. Spiritual maker is the phrase they use to describe their affiliate. And the affiliates help them market the Egli Wheel to their friends and family or your audience online. And of course, you're watching this video because you're considering becoming a spiritual maker yourself. So I'm very excited for you. Before we go any further, I should describe the Egli wheel itself in case you haven't seen one in person yet. So mine came in this beautiful wooden box. And of course, what I'm doing right now is sort of an unboxing video, which is the kind of video you could produce yourself once you become a spiritual maker. So it came in this beautiful wooden box. Inside, we see it has this nice booklet and the Egli wheel itself. The booklet is filled with lots of information about the Egli wheel, how to use it, who created it, how he created it, and some historical information about mind over matter. So it's a great resource that comes in the box. Then there's the Egli wheel itself. It comes with this nice plastic cover, and we see the rotating wheel. It's a very light wheel, and then there's a button on the side that turns on the lights and the sounds. And this measures how fast the wheel is turning when you're practicing with it. And the sound and the lights blinking add an air of excitement and fun to the practice. So the more you practice with it and the better you become at spinning that wheel using your intention, the more it'll make sounds and lights and just add to the energy, which goes in a circular fashion. The more energy you develop, the faster it turns, and it keeps on going that way. So it's a lot of fun. And in the process of becoming a spiritual maker, you'll want to spend some time practicing with the Egli wheel yourself so you become proficient at it, because you'll want to capture video footage of yourself using it and having lots of fun with it. Now, in case you're thinking, well, I don't do telekinesis, I don't normally practice mind over matter, I can't do this. That's not true at all. That's just my specialty, the telekinesis thing. But the Egli wheel represents our natural, innate, energetic quality as human beings. And that's an aspect that's shared among different specialties, such as Qigong, Tai Chi. Are you an energy worker? Do you practice Reiki? Do you do other kinds of energy work or other kinds of cultivation of mindfulness that might express itself energetically? Whatever that format is, that's going to work with the Egli wheel when you practice enough with the Egli wheel and develop a relationship with it. So don't worry about mimicking me or any of the other spiritual makers out there, because you are a unique person, you have your unique talent and your unique way of expressing yourself. So the videos you create to introduce the Egli wheel to your friends and family will be completely different from what everybody else has made. When you become a spiritual maker, you'll have your own dedicated page on the Spiritual Maker website where you'll be able to post your information. And there'll be certain questions that you'll need to answer. And of course, you'll be given a link to a Google form that has the specific questions, and you'll be able to answer them yourself. Those questions will be used as an opportunity for you to introduce yourself and also introduce the Egli wheel and how you use it. So already you might be thinking about, what kind of videos can I make if I become a spiritual maker? I'll give you some examples, and if you want to, you can look at my profile and see what I did. I included a video of me using both of my hands around either side of the Egli wheel, then just using one hand nearby so that it could pick up my energy field. And my favorite one was when I used my wife as a partner, and she was doing energy work on my body while my hand was near the Egli wheel. And as she worked with different energy centers of my body, you could see the response of the energy flowing from my body to the Egli wheel. So doing partner work and different kinds of partner work is really a lot of fun too. So if you have someone that you can do energy work with while you use the Egli wheel, that's really exciting. As you get familiar with the Egli wheel, you might develop your own special techniques. For example, how do you use your mind? How do you use your focus and your concentration or your sense of relaxation to connect with the wheel? Do you use any special breathing techniques to generate energy flow? Whatever those are, they'll make your presentation that much more helpful and interesting for your friends and family to watch. So you'll want to make several different videos showing the different ways that you practice with the Egli wheel, whether by yourself or with a partner. And you can use a regular video camera. You could even use your cell phone if it takes good quality footage. But along with videos, you'll want to take photographs so that in different parts of your web page with your profile, they can see a picture of you using one hand, a picture of you working with a partner, and so on. So as you get familiar with the Egli wheel, take plenty of photos and make several videos so that you can put them on your site. So before we finish, I'm just going to read some of the questions you'll be asked to answer on the Google form. The first one is, what experiences have you had using the Egli wheel? So of course, if you haven't used it yet, you don't know how to answer that, you'll find your own answers as you start practicing with it. The next one asks, please upload a picture of you using the Egli wheel. And you can try different postures, holding in your hand like this, holding it next to your face, maybe a wide shot of you using it on a table, things like that. The next question is, how do you use the Egli wheel? So if your background is in Reiki healing or some other form of energy work, you could talk about that in your video. And so how does practicing with the Egli wheel benefit you in your other work? The next question is, who would you recommend the Egli wheel to? And of course, the easiest answer is people just like you, people who are interested in the same topics that you're interested in, who train their body and their mind similarly to you. And another question asks you for extra tips on how to use the Egli wheel. And this is where the amount of work you've done with it and the tips and tricks that you developed, that's why they're so valuable to remember and capture on video if you can. And you can answer this question based on your experience. So you're basically painting a picture, sharing your personal experience. How has the Egli wheel been fun for you? How has it been exciting, interesting? How has it benefited you personally, perhaps spiritually, or regarding consciousness exploration? And how do you think it would help other people if they developed a relationship with their own Egli wheel and started learning how to use their energy and their mind at the same time? So I hope this has helped you understand what it is to be a spiritual maker, what it takes to set it up. It's really easy, and the best part is once it's all set up, that's all you have to do. Then you put some links on your website and on your social media, and over time people will find these links, they'll watch your videos, and they'll purchase their own Egli wheel. And of course, the people at Egli wheel will thank you by paying you a royalty when people buy the product through your website. Okay, thank you for watching this video, and I wish you much success in the future. Bye-bye.